biggest mistake she ever made. We thought it was an important lesson for all to hear. Take a look at this.
Dear Oprah, I learned the hardest lesson of my life 2 years ago after I found a lump in my right breast. At my annual exam, I didn't tell anyone about it. Over the next few months, the lump became bigger and more painful, but I still did not tell anyone, even though my mother, grandmother, and aunt have all had breast cancer. I thought, I am 28, surely I cannot have breast cancer. I guess I was too scared to find out for sure. Finally, after 8 months, I went back to the doctor. The test results were devastating. I had advanced breast cancer. I immediately had a radical mastectomy, followed by 4 months of chemotherapy and 6 weeks of radiation. Not a day goes by that I don't think about how I should have told the doctor sooner. They may have been able to save my breast. I learned never to ignore what your body is telling you. It was an important lesson to learn, but the price was so high. It was the hardest lesson of my life.
Well, I always say, thank you so much, Stephanie. Don't ignore the whispers because they always turn into brick walls. And that is, if you have a history of breast cancer and you actually felt the lump.
My biggest point that I want to get across is that women know their bodies best, and that anybody, no matter how old or how young, when you find something, don't ignore it. And that's what I did, and my mom raised me better than that, and I put my life in jeopardy.
Why? I mean, really, so tell me, what were you thinking? You have a history of breast cancer, and you feel the lump, and you think what?
Well, I had felt the lump, and I had been doing yearly mammograms, and I had a mammogram, and the lump didn't show on the mammogram, so I thought, well, it must not be anything. And so now I'm finding out that mammograms aren't for people in my age group to diagnose breast cancer, and I ignored it, and it hurt, and I guess I was just scared.
You were scared.
And I just regret that every day of my life. I mean, my mom taught me from a little girl on to check my breasts, and so if I could just get that out to everybody to make sure you're checking yourself, and the minute you find something that doesn't feel right, you need to get to the doctor.
Well, thank you. Thank you. We get to learn from you. Ooh.